I was on holiday with Jason from Son of Noise, right, the DJ Jason. I said, you know what? I've been getting to these garage raves, but don't really like it's too soft. And when I'm in Florida now, hearing this dirty South kind of hip hop, I said, I'm gonna make a new genre. He was there. He always says to me, I owe him money because he was there when I created it.
He was there.
I said, I'm gonna go back to London. I'm gonna create a genre, fuse the two things, the garage and the dirty South hip hop together to make a kind of a sound I call Sublow, which is also known as grime now.
Killa Kela podcast. Killa Kela official.com.
Street Culture TV.
Instagram UK Frontline.
Beatbox created.
Killa Kela.
And we're here to talk about world music and street culture.
Killa Kela podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, Killa Kela podcast, live and direct. We're central, we're London, we're central as you need to be. Could be, you don't want to be anywhere else, and that's the facts. Okay, people, our sponsors, the mighty GK Nifty Heads, have 10,000 play-to-earn GraffPunks NFTs to give away. Get ready as London's white trash goes blockchain digital with Bitcoin Cash tokens locked into them to claim. Get yourselves over to the website gkniftyheads.com and play to earn now. We are in the Dragon's Lair, West London. Hold tight to a veteran, a gentleman. This is a part 2, you understand. Last time we were in Trellick, now we're in the Dragon's Lair, the Nerve Centre, the place where the audio happens that accompanies the visuals. Gentleman that created a genre, unwittingly. Sublow is the genre, and 25 years of it is itself. He comes from a graffiti hip-hop background and he just happens to be next to me now. He goes by the name of Johnny Cash, a.k.a. Rich No Limits. And here we are. It's out 23rd of November. 23rd of November?
21st.
21st of November.
Social Sneaker Club.
There you go. Boom.
Release.
Johnny Cash, Sublow, 25 years. Man and boy in the making.
Hear that, man? For real.
Across the world.
Been a long time.
What's your thoughts when I say that? When you see this, like...
When I see that, especially now with the time of Bonnie passing...
rest in peace, Bonnie Bread.
It's like at least it's solidified. The New York trip went to New York after Trellick Towers went to New York, and that's where we got into the music game. We decided to get into the music game. So that New York trip there is the start of our music career from the graffiti.
So if you haven't seen the first part, then you're missing a trick. Jump on that. This is the part 2. Now, for those of you who don't know, Johnny Cash, originally Rich No Limits, part of the wider graffiti fraternity that helped forge and build the foundations to what we know as West London graffiti scene and graffiti at large in London.
That's it.
And
hip-hop in general, you know what I mean?
Hip-hop in general.
Yeah.
I'd like to say it kept you out of trouble. It didn't quite get you
got in and out of trouble.
But it ain't doing so bad. Look, we're in the Nerve Centre.
Yeah.
This is where it's all happening. I mean, it's beautiful to be here and be in the physical. I always watch you on online and see you,
you see
busy
me,
beavering away.
You're here in the cave.
Yeah. How do you because we talked about in the last podcast, again, if you want to check it out, you know, the contrast between creating visually with creating audibly. I want to talk now about being in the Nerve Centre of the studio, having a creative space and knowing that real life happens and you've got to leverage the things you're doing in here to get it out to the public domain. There's 2 different heads for that, isn't there?
Yeah.
How do you differentiate the 2?
Here's my kind of creative start. Call it baking the cake, innit? Sort of thing. Creating the music. As you know, there's two sides of this music game. Getting it out, creating. Creating's like the product is 10%. The marketing is a 90%. I'm not too well on the marketing part. I'm just good in the creativity part. But yeah, once I'm in here, really, this is my getaway from the outside world. Yeah. And once I'm in here, I mean, sometimes I come in here at 6 p.m. and leave 5 a.m. in the morning. Sometimes the time just flies by. I have no clock in here.
See, that's the secret sauce right there. The things you don't have, no distractions, shall we say.
Yeah, no distractions, yeah. And once I'm in there, I mean, I love music. Remember, I love music.
Yeah.
I love music.
Yeah.
I could be here listening to I could be here mixing down a song and not realise I've listened to the song 1,000 times. Just mixing it, listening to it continuously. Sometimes it's OCD, you know what I mean? Sometimes I make a song and I mix it down about 4 different times, then go back to the original because I listened to too much. It's like overkill.
and what do you? Okay, yeah, I get you. So what, you got generations of the same song that you?
Yeah, because with Logic you can you can say
Do a pass
Yeah,
or-
you can give them a version. So I always save the original version. You know what I mean? But I'm in there. I mean, mixing down and stuff. Because I'm very particular how I want my thing to sound. Very particular.
We'll get into this. We'll get into the more techie side of things for you technophobes today. You know, be prepared. You're gonna love it. Genres. Now I'm looking around at the plethora of different vinyl-coloured sleeves here.
Vinyls.
Yeah.
I mean,
You got this is
I got tons of vinyl my mum's out, but it's
dubs.
just, dub plates.
You got like sound cards of all sorts and stuff like.
I got old school stuff. I mean, I got Power PC there to the left.
These are alternative coffee
Yeah.
tables, you understand. Big picture of New York in the back. Look, so hip hop, any other genres relative to the samples and such that were created through here?
Yeah,
at that time?
I mean, what I make now, obviously, I make. I've got another genre
Crazy.
of music. I make a.
Yeah.
It's called. I call it 118. That's what I call it because the tempo's 118. But it's got my own kind of signified sounds. But it's a mixture of like Afro tech, tribal, grime,
Yeah.
UK influences. So it's got like this. I'm using the South Africa tempo, or original house tempo, but I'm still making my kind of Sublow sound, but for dance format.
That is the original house tempo, isn't
Yeah,
it?
118. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I've gone back to original dance tempo, but still keeping it Sublow. Yeah. So before the Sublow was made for the kind of grime spitting MCs, but now I'm making it so you can dance to, which is it's a nice fusion. Yeah. Definitely.
So in terms of influence, hip hop was obviously the order of the day.
Yeah, hip hop was the backbone of everything.
How did you create a genre? I mean, that's really. You don't often ask that to anybody.
Yeah. But you know what it is? Because they came from two worlds, and the two worlds were opposite. I like both the worlds. So I said, well, if I like it, it's probably more people that like it. So I thought, two people like these. I like both genres of music. So how can I put them together and make something that someone like me would like? And I know there's much more people like me. If I'm liking it, I'm sure other people are liking it.
Yeah.
That's why I fused the dance, the garage with the hip hop's bass line, the hip hop drums, and kind of got the Sublow sound, which turned into grime as they call it now.
So when did that genre come to light with you?
I was on holiday with Jason from Son of Noise, right, the DJ Jason. I said, you know what? I've been getting to these garage raves, but don't really like it's too soft. And when I'm in Florida now, hearing his dirty South kind of hip hop, I said, I'm gonna make a new genre. He was there. He always says to me, I owe him money because he was there when I created it.
He was there.
I said, I'm gonna go back to London. I'm gonna create a genre, fuse the two things, the garage and the dirty South hip hop together to make a kind of a sound I call Sublow, which is also known as grime now to the public. That was like 98. You know what I mean?
98.
Yeah, 98. Well, I come with the idea. You know what I'm saying to you. So I was raving the garage, Grays and all the underground garage clubs. But like some music was hard and a lot of it was soft. But there's one or two tunes that stood out. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna fuse that with the hip hop and get my genre. Yeah.
How is it people don't? Because there is obviously things of contest. I mean, which is fine. That happens in a lot of genres. There's always.
For what it is, the people saying that wasn't there. When they go back to the origin of grime, they go back to 2003. Come on, man! I've been putting this stuff out since '99. Yeah, so they skipped 4 years because they wasn't there. You know what I mean? And I always say to them, well, if you go to 2003, who won all the awards them times between 2003 and 2005? Me.
Yeah.
Who run the shit on the underground? Black Ops. We specifically EQ'd the music geared for the club sound system. So when you heard our stuff in the club, it always stood out.
Yeah.
DJ Dreddy, Charmsy, Too Real. All our stuff always stood out when you heard it in the club. It had an impact. As soon as that shit landed, boom. As soon as you heard that Black Ops sample, you know what was coming.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, because you really were running the club. Black Ops which is the label. The operations.
The operations, right? That's right.
I mean, how did you? What was your thinking process? How did you get that? How did you get it out there to the right people? Because there wasn't a genre.
There wasn't no Spotify. There wasn't no social media. And there was key DJs, and the key DJs at the time, they were the Spotify of that time. So you had like DJ Slimzy, you had the EZ, you had Martin Lana, you had numerous DJs, but there were certain DJs that were really tunneling the sound and pushing the sound. Slimzy definitely the godfather pushing the underground sound.
Yeah, big up
You know what I mean?
Slimzy.
You had EZ in the garage, you know what I mean? You had Martin Lana playing the dark garage and stuff.
Yeah,
was
big up
playing that
Martin, big up
So there were a
EZ,
few
yeah.
DJs. So they were the platforms. Get to the DJ, and the DJ would get onto the tape packs. So the tape packs were Apple Music, Spotify of that time.
So it wasn't just like drum and bass and jungle. It wasn't just happy hardcore. That was a lane that you forged within the genre as well.
yeah.
Because it was the only one, right?
Yeah, that's it. I was like, I done it. I was coming with an individual kind of thing. I mean, but I had influences from all the different musics, which I'm lucky because I'm from the old school. I had so much music embedded in me from different genres. That's why I can create. I know I can always create something new now.
Yeah.
Because I'm from the elements from the past. A lot of the guys who just come into music now are only from the elements in the last 10 years.
If you're there long enough and you're able to live a life within music and understand the ebbs and flows and how that works, what genres are hot and which are not, where fashion dictates certain behaviour, certain technologies come into play which may have mirrored something that happened in the 80s, 90s, noughties.
Yeah.
You're right. You can forecast.
Yeah. Yes. You can see what's coming. You can hear where things are going. If I can hear that they're liking this kind of genre, so you know that something will fit into it. Let me introduce this from the 80s or introduce this from the 90s.
Yeah.
Because you can see that you can sort of see what they're gonna like. Where's it going? You know what I mean? But right now we're in the AI stage where we're not even creating nothing new no more. We're not creating nothing new. We're just stuck in we're stuck in this rut of just making music, but no one's pushing the boundaries and coming with something new.
Sticking with the influences, because also there's the geographics of where genres suddenly catch heat. Like I remember Barley Funk, and that kind of kind of sample button pushing, and they'd have like sounds like horn stabs that were reminiscent of Bomb Squad.
Yeah.
And then you hear it and you're just like, yeah, that really worked.
Where did this army from? Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And I like the way that regurgitates and then these offshoots of like, what the hell? Like, when I hear your new stuff, because I've had a privy of listening to the new genres as one does in the studio.
Give you a little taste of it as well, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're going to have the soundtrack now. You find that those sounds can get reappropriated in a way with a new genre, and it influences the way people who are fans of the genre listen.
Yeah.
That's crazy in itself, isn't it?
Like I've got some stuff that I'm making now, and you hear trance, and you hear trance house, but and you say, what made you think of them sounds that go together? I'm a raver. I know what I want to hear. I could get 100 tunes sent to me, and I can pick out the 10 bangers out of them. A lot of DJs can't do that. And some DJs will tell you, selection, you have to know how to select the music.
Yeah, that's priority.
If I was an A&R, I can tell it's going to be a banger. I could have been a good A&R man if they put me on a label or something. I know good music. You know what I mean? The only thing I'm good at is business in the music industry. You know what I mean? That's it. The marketing, the business side of things, that's not my forte. I should have had a manager who did that. I'll be 10 times higher than what I am now.
You've mentioned that twice now, so I'm going to pick up on it. In what respect do you feel like there's just not enough reach on your part because you're having to delegate?
Yeah, I ain't got. See, this new age of social media. You have to be. It's like you can have the best product, but you need the marketing, man. It's the marketing. If you've got people marketing in the right place, you get in the right doors. You go through the right doors. And then you get pushed out to the right public. Me, I'm in the cave a minute just making music, so I don't really spend time how to market my stuff.
Yeah.
I just love creating. I love creating. I ain't got time to be doing the marketing.
When you said that, the first person that sprung out of my head was Teddy Riley, and how he created these genres. New Jack Swing, for anyone that doesn't know.
Yes, New Jack Swing.
Wow.
Bad boy Teddy Riley.
Wow, crazy. And that's the contrast between what he did and what maybe Pharrell should have done, because Neptune's that became it was not a genre.
They make a genre.
They could have made a genre out of it.
And I remember Teddy Riley said it. It goes, make a genre.
Yeah.
That's why I said, I'm going to make something where
genre.
the Sublow genre is going to be there forever.
Yeah.
It would never go away.
Yeah.
When they go back to where history of grime,
Yeah.
you're gonna say, "Whoa."
That's
wait.
it.
So I knew to make something different, and I knew I was making something different at the time because I knew it was so different at the time. When I was trying to get placed into radio stations, like when it was back in the day, you had all the Ice FM, Freeze FM, Delight FM, all the garage stations, Lush FM. They had no way to place me. We don't know how. Where can we put a garage station?
Got to create a genre. You got to.
Yeah, so they said your music sounds too different.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't understand. At that temperament at that time, it was like alien. My music was like alien. What is this music? It's not garage. Hip hop man didn't know what I was making. It's not hip hop. Garage man didn't know what I was making. It's not garage. I was in both worlds.
Yeah.
Which created into the grime scene that is today. I mean, I knew the forecast. I said, I'm making music for the bedroom DJs. I'm making music for the youngsters.
Yeah.
They're gonna be the next generation of music. I knew this already. 'Cause remember, they never knew my age. I was older. So I'm much older.
Yeah, these kind of DJ enigmas that were, didn't really have a face.
No one knew how. No one. Everyone thought I was young, but I had a lot of experience with the music game. I knew what's gonna be what's gonna happen in the weather forecast ahead. So that's what I was creating. I said, oh, you don't know, don't get it, but the generation below me, they're gonna understand it. And that's what happened. The grime scene flourished.
I know what you mean about the genre thing. I remember when I first started doing the podcast, I was calling it street culture, and it goes back for 7 or 8 years. No one was saying the word street culture. I wish I had that shit patterned. And the same with multi-vocalism and beatboxing. I coined it like multi-vocalism. Mostly because you want to refresh the palate and the ears of people that think they know, they think they're going to expect, but you don't want them to expect. You want them to expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
And the whole idea is like adding to the record catalogue that's in people's, adding what's in the collection, right? It's a very hard thing to do. I mean, the fields are getting narrower, aren't they?
Yeah. Today, boy, Jesus Christ, man. I always tell people who making music today, why stick in the box? Why you just make music is now the elites have took away the value of music. There's no value really in music at the moment. It's free. Right? It's a shame they've done it the way. But we need to get the value back in the music. Because music is free at the moment, take risks, make some new stuff, man.
Yeah, there is a sense of freedom to that, isn't there?
Yeah, don't stick in a box. Make some experimental music.
Yeah.
That's why my label, I've got the label Black Ops, I've got the label Freedom Music.
That's right. We've talked about this on the because we've got another 3 or 4 podcasts now you can dial into,
That's where freedom, I'm doing something different, something experimental. I'm not really going to follow in the trend. I want to do something different where people follow me later on.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm in the same rut I was in the beginning of Black Ops. When I was doing it new, they didn't understand what I was making. So I'm going through the same process now. You're not understanding what I'm making. Later on, you're going to catch on to it.
Talk to me about that feeling when something ablazes. Like, so you got Black Ops popping, and you're like trying to figure it out, and you're like, oh, this is the genre, these are the people, these are the DJs, this is the look, this is the style, and all of a sudden, it takes flight.
Man, wicked.
What's that feeling? Tell me that feeling.
When you hear your music, you hear everyone skanking to your tune in the club. That is my drug.
Yeah, I bet.
That's my drug. People hear the music and see the reaction.
More than radio?
More than listen in the club.
You know what? I feel you on that.
You hear when you see people enjoying themselves, and the feeling how when you made the music, you made it with a certain intent, and you see the intent executed. That's the best feeling ever. Best feeling ever. I love my music pumped in the club. Watch people's faces enjoying it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best. That
Boys and
is
girls
my
dancing.
drug.
Yeah,
that's my drug. I mean, that's my adrenaline. It's like you can't beat that feeling.
Is that the simulation that you imagine when you're making the music? Is there?
Yeah.
So So which clubs? What things? Where does your mind go when you're creating a song and you hear it in a certain way? Like, what's the snapshot in your mind?
Dance floor.
Yeah.
I go back to old school clubs.
Yeah.
And I go back to a feeling that I had. And if that music gives me that feeling, boom. Sometime in the studio, you might know yourself when you make something and you know you made a banger.
Yeah.
You've got that kind of
Because it just resonates, hits something.
You got that shiver in your system, like you're playing the tune on loop. You think,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this is a murder thing. This is the
Yeah.
tune's gone.
Yeah.
And you're hearing it in a loop. Like when I made War, I had that playing.
Which you find on here, by the way.
Yes, you know what I mean.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, when I made War, I
Huge.
remember that was on loop in the studio. I couldn't leave the studio thinking, shit, this tune is nasty. And sometimes you can't believe you made the groove. I mean, this tune is not.
Oh, yeah, that feeling you can't believe you made. Who made it? Where did it come from?
Like, I mean, 'cause
Yeah.
when I was making that came from obviously the hip hop element where, if you listen to it now, you'll know E.T. Boogie.
Yes, Sure, yeah,
That's why I started with the basis of that, the beat, and then the rave stuff. So that's where the basics come from, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, like some songs you make, you just can't. Like when I made Hoods Up is the Bible beat for MCs. Every MC spits from hoods up.
Yeah, I mean,
All
I
the
know
cla-
one signed. You understand? Along with all the other G's.
on the album, all the classics are there. You got hoods up.
Yep. Yeah,
You
all
got-
about the sex.
All that shit. Merc,
Boom, boom, boom.
Kamikaze,
Yeah.
Cash Combo,
Bro, like this is crazy.
Drop Top Bimmer Kid. You got Battle. You got
Battle as well.
Battle.
Fuck,
you
bro.
got 12 bangers on there, man. 12 bangers. You got 12 bangers on there.
I'm just really in awe. This is so sick, bro. Like,
Yeah,
and here's the other thing as well. If you haven't seen the first part of the podcast, you come from a very heavy graffiti background, and this is testament to what you'll see in the centre gatefold here. There we go. It's not doing it justice. It's a big wall,
Big wall.
and yeah, it's called the Earth's Edge. You understand? This was curated by Rich No Limits, along with a handful of others that
Big up SOA, State of Art.
rest in peace, State of Art.
Kane, my partner Rage.
Pick up Kane, yeah.
And look, I'm hanging off the wall. Look how big the wall is.
Yeah.
If you go to that wall now, you see the wall smaller. in
Yeah,
Trellick.
yeah.
You see I'm hanging off
touched
the
on
wall?
this.
The wall's massive. I remember I'm 14, 15 them times there.
And look at the hand styles. I mean, look, this is your A to Z. This is your how-to manual of London Graph in the 80s.
Remember, when we did this wall, we were so far ahead.
Yeah.
The scene went backwards. Remember, I spoke to Bunny on the phone. No, this is what he said to me, and he made,
Wow, yeah.
he explained it perfectly.
That's one hell of a statement.
No, but it's just listen. I explained to you. Right, when we did the Earth's Edge wall, obviously we pushed the limits.
Because you pushed it to the limits.
We was
Yeah.
in battle. We went so far ahead in that, right? When we did that wall, and when we quit graffiti, the scene went backwards. You're thinking from that, the scene should have went. They all went backwards, like doing back to American style subway out. They went backwards. Look, we were innovators.
Yeah, there's just so
The
much
whole
going on
scene
here.
went backwards.
Because this is just one part of the wall.
It's one part, 1/10.
And the piece itself, the whole lot stayed, for, as you mentioned in the podcast, for a
Like
long time, for 20 years.
Yeah, long time.
Didn't get touched.
Didn't touch.
It was just untouchable.
Yeah,
for
just,
a time.
people respected it because like there's no wall. There was no wall around like that.
Yeah.
Like some people are lucky to see it. Some people today have never seen it. You know what I mean? But to see that, remember, to walk in that pitch and see that wall, I said, Jesus Christ. 'Cause I remember when I walked to Hall of Fame and I went to America and I saw Hall of Fame, I was like, wow. So I know the feeling when you go and see something. And Bunny said it. We were so far ahead, and you can see going to Graffiti Testament, the UK graffiti scene went backwards. Remember, that's 87.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, 87.
And it wasn't your usual Montanas,
Yeah.
Beltons and loops. This was
This is old school paint, man. And so the scene went backwards. The scene we should have been in some technical age after that.
Do you think a lot of the respect that yielded from having that up for so long was mostly because they understood the amount of paint time, craft, and everything that came into it? Like nowadays, it's almost just on observation. It's like, well, a piece could be done in 2 hours and then taken out the next. Like that's
now it's like we're in a microwave era. People just painting on the wall and it's gone the next day. You're painting for the gram. Wall, like someone should see a masterpiece in person, not on Instagram. I mean, that's just where they took that part away, man. Just seeing stuff on Instagram. You know, it should be if you got a burner, the burner should be there. Like that Trellick Hall of Fame, there should be one wall dedicated
designated
to burners only. You only can paint on that wall if you're gonna do a burner, and it can't be touched.
Yeah, I feel you.
It says every wall is painting.
History just goes.
You need
so
one
quick.
wall where that's where the masters go and paint,
Yeah.
and the rest of the walls, you can. That's all the trainees and little small pieces. But they have one wall where you can separate the league. The big boy league paint that part of the wall. Don't touch that part.
Is that why you don't really paint down there so much?
Nah, I'm painting there. I'm painting there. I'm gonna paint there to take a photograph. I'm painting my own garden.
And yeah, you are actually. Yeah, it's true. And also, you kind of done the.
No,
best
don't
burner-
I
introduced the whole thing.
like painting obscure boards where they're gonna be left. I don't want people to see my stuff on the gram. I'm painting for the gram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like your plots. I like where you paint. It's something. Yeah.
I find unique spots in the paint when no one's painted before, and then it stays there for a while. But I'm not into that painting in Trellick Tower and just come and goes over it. It's like no respect. It's like you're giving them permission to just wipe out your piece. No respect, man.
Oh yeah.
They need to the graffiti. Whoever's in the leading the top graffiti artists at the moment in the UK, they need to delegate that one wall at Trellick should be for the top people. Like that's like back in the days, the Hall of Fame. Not anyone can go and paint in the Hall of Fame. You wasn't allowed to paint.
No.
Only a certain few could paint in the Hall of Fame, and they need to bring that kind of that delegation back.
The pit, which is another for those of you into your music, and we're just off on a tangent here. I mean, runs very close parallel with your creative career, and it literally does run in the same. You're thinking creative, visual as well as audio when you're doing your thing. As spoken in the last podcast. You really do live that life, and the pit. For West London,
Pit was Pit was where you paint or you get robbed.
Yeah,
One way in, one way out.
That shit was scary as fuck, bro.
It's like there's the guy, one of the main robbers of the Pit. He's a fucking lovely gentleman. He's around. I see him all the time. It'd be interesting to get him in the podcast one day. He can tell you stories, but
does he have a name? Do we have a name for him? Or do we not want to talk about that?
No,
right
what's his name? But he's I'll show you him. So I'll show you him on social media. I said the thing.
Really?
Right, yeah. Like he's a cool dude now. I mean, proper cool dude.
But at the time, how old was he?
No, we was like he was a big teenager at the time. I mean, we was like when we were 14. He must be about 18, 19.
So he was one of the main guys. Or was a couple of people?
There was two main robbers.
Really?
Yeah. And it was like it's funny because you'll see him at the top of the pit, like the spectators, and the guys walk down with the cameras. That's it. It was like a spider web. It was literally a spider's web, that pit. Strangers would walk in there.
All right, what are you doing around here?
And then that's it. They're robbed. Go home, no camera, no nothing. It's just a standard.
Wow.
You know what I mean, yeah. So that pit was very troublesome. You know what I mean, but it was like
it was one way in, one way out. That's the problem.
Yeah, one way in, one way out. But it had history, and then they got a block of flats built over the pit.
Yeah,
now.
I saw
that.
that.
You know what I mean, which is but it's history. You know what I mean. But then you got Trillic now. But yeah, so I'm fusing the music with the art much more now. I'm going to incorporate music with my art. Like you heard some of the new stuff on my freedom music. I incorporate all the graffiti stuff, some of the bits from Star Wars. So people that are at my age that wasn't into graffiti, they can relate to it.
Yeah, sure.
And put the music with the graffiti reminiscence.
But do you think that that's closer than ever nowadays? I believe so. Like Chasing Status with their album designs more recently with graffiti. Social media, like always going back to the more decayed kind of East London look. Goldie, with the renaissance of his art and association. Like, it kind of, it makes sense now. Where I guess before you
culture, it makes sense. And before it's like, graffiti was a hip hop culture, but now us lot from the hip hop culture are doing dance music and all different kind of. So you're fusing it with your new, your dance music or whatever you're making today. And it took me from '87 I quit graffiti. Then I got a spray can again. Catch got me got a spray can. I think 2022, 21. I'm not sure what it was. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he got the spray can back in my hand again and got the bug. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna be doing next year. I'm gonna be doing a lot of pieces next year.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
See, that's what we want to hear.
Next year I'll be painting a lot. Next year.
Well, hold on. Now we did talk about sketchbooks on the first part here. Yeah. Now you said you had have you got any sketchbooks here?
My phone, not here. I'll show you my phone.
Yeah.
I scanned them.
Okay, we'll get them on later. Because you've got like countless sketches, you can just fucking run them off.
Sketching to me is normal. I can do biro outlines one take. In my mind, just draw it out.
That's mad.
Yeah, so that's because I'm from the old school. Most graffiti artists now can't do different outlines.
It's like some mad synesthesia kind of thing there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's learnt behaviour.
Yeah, we never eat, sleep, repeat in the 80s.
No, it's always something new.
Always something new. So now they eat, sleep, and repeat. You see the same outline, different colour scheme. You go to the Trillic Towers, you see the outline, you see it again next month for a different colour scheme. Yeah. Go to Hall of Fame's and Vauxhall, it's in Streatham. You see Chip's outline with about 1,000 different colour schemes. Same outline. I mean, you see Bad Boy Baker, the greeters. Same outline, but different colour schemes. Don't they want to do different outlines? I don't understand. I do not understand today's graffiti artists. Same outline.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
You go to the greats back in the day, Scene, Dondi, K's, all the guys from where they learnt from. They had they never repeated the outline once.
No, they didn't.
Never. So why is the graffiti scene now? It's like me making music. Why don't I make the same beat? Same beat with a different MC on it.
Cookie cut factor, isn't it?
Man. I mean,
it's more cap than it is.
We got to create, man. We got to get back to more creative. I mean, we got to create creating means something new will come of it.
Which is what, swinging it back to the music, this is what we kind of echoed in the last podcast with regards to AI. It's like, okay, so now's the time for you to get creative.
Yes.
But be protective.
Yeah, be protective. Listen, people, if you're into music, do not bung your music on Spotify. If you're making something unique, do not bang it on Spotify. Because once you bang it on Spotify, you don't even own it. Like you told me today. So if I give you a tune, you said to me, "Oh, is it? If I play it on the thing, you'll get striked." That shows you me as the artist, me giving you the music. I don't own it.
Yeah,
You're not realizing.
Yeah.
Don't put your stuff on Spotify. If you put it on Spotify, you have no ownership. In the little blueprint that you're signing, they own your music.
Wow.
But no one's realizing this. We're giving our stuff away, man. You're giving all our creativity away. It's a shame. And I mean, and we're falling, and the new generation don't know this.
No.
They're just doing it like
They
it's
just want
normal.
to jump in on it.
So you don't own nothing. Who owns it? The elites. They're gonna make money on your music when you're gone.
Because AI is the controller.
And all they do is take your music, get AI to reprogram it, and you don't get paid nothing.
Wow.
So be careful about your music and your creativity.
So how do you contest
I'm just like I'm just trying to keep. You make because look, you make more money if you get more people going to your website, and more people appreciate about underground music. You make more money.
Yeah.
I mean, so you can just set your website, upload music, just do it continuously, build up your fan base, and so you've got enough fan base. We can do what's that thing?
Patrons.
Subscriptions.
Yeah.
Then if you've got 1,000 people paying $5 a month, or 5 bags.
That's the way to do it, man. That is it. And
build-
Bandcamp and all these things.
Yeah, build
there's
your
no good reason why you.
Yeah,
have to-
build your following up and say, look,
Yeah.
pay £5 a month and you'll get X amount of tunes.
How interesting.
You know what I mean, so I've got that means I've got to go. If I've got a subscription fan base, I've got to work continuously every month. I've got to upload music. So it's the £5 worthy.
I miss the mixtape era as well.
Yeah.
You know, we used to have a mashup. You know, Ron G, Craig G.
Yeah, I got all my CDs, boy. I love that stuff. Yeah,
all them Tape Kings back in the day.
I mean,
Doo-wop.
I'm thinking about even putting a selective mix of my music that's never come out on tape.
Yeah.
Just
Do it Kid Capri style.
Yeah, I might do 100 exclusive tapes.
Yeah.
Like pressed up properly, labeled, but like exclusive mixes that never ever come out.
Yeah.
And they're only going to be on tape.
I love that idea.
Yeah. So I might do. That's what try and build your own fan subscription base. And you know what I mean? Because I'm in the studio non-stop. So,
Well, this is no mean feat, bro. Like,
yeah.
in a day and age where they don't,
I'm
this is
so
amazing.
happy. I'm so happy that this is on plastic.
Yeah, for
history.
real.
You know what I mean, you can actually grab it, and it's tangible now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's on that album there, it's history. 21st November, it's on Social Sneaker Club, Bandcamp, Johnny Cash Bandcamp, and there's limited vinyls. You can buy it digitally as well, but it's a collector's album. And there's a mini magazine goes there with it. Tons of photographs of me, state of art, rage, my music journey, and there's a little story there that explain the history of me.
Fantastic.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man, it's gonna be good. So I gotta say, big up and rest in peace. This one there is dedicated to Bunny B.
Yeah.
All
Rest
right,
in
mad
peace, Bunny
timing.
B.
All
Yeah.
right, it's crazy. When I look at the cover,
Yeah.
I look
That
inside
ain't
the record sleeve. He's on there.
Crazy.
So blessings go to him and his family.
Yeah.
Big up Killa Kela. You know what I mean?
Guy.
My man. And check. Hey, look. To get hold of me in socials is Johnny Cash.
Easy.
Official Johnny Cash Instagram. Help me build up my Instagram because I got deleted a few times. I'm trying to rebuild it up. And catch my music on Bandcamp. That's Freedom Music Records Bandcamp or johnnycash.com or the Black Ops Sublow. You get all my music on Bandcamp.
Do it. What are you waiting for? There's no good reason not to. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace, Bunny Bread. You know, hold
Yeah.
these legacies. Stand tall.
Oh, wait.
Johnny Cash.
Let me say, look,
Go on.
we got to play. You have to hear some stuff, man. Yeah?
As long as I don't get no copyright strike, you can do what you...
No, I'll play you some stuff. Let me play. No. I can do it after you get
Yeah. We do. Listen, we're
copyright stuff,
We're
yeah.
on good beans over here. We're getting copyright going, but yeah, you need to get this, all right? So
Yes.
make sure you
It's
dial in on it.
It's limited amount of these. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a collector's album. Collectors. Yeah.
That's it.
So it's a piece of tangible Johnny Cash.
Archive.
25 years anniversary.
Proper shit.
Yeah.
And if you haven't checked the first part, check the first part out. The story of Johnny Cash, Rich No Limits. My brother, thank you so
Bless
much.
my man.
There
Bless
it
up.
is.
Bless up.
Killa Kela podcast outletting was out of fashion, all right? Remember, crime don't pay, but neither do they. So don't talk to anyone I wouldn't, and you stay lucky, all right? Take care. Easy.